Okay, so first of all, good morning. Um, TAG Lot 205. Davante Adams just got traded to the Jets. Now, it is a shocker for me. I'm pretty sure it's a shocker for a lot of people, but it's not really because every Green Bay Packer star or every Green Bay Packer great always goes to the Jets. I mean, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Davante Adams, Alan Lazard. I mean, I don't know what to think of this. I like the trade for a few reasons. One, you got Aaron Rodgers back with Davante Adams, and two, you finally got rid of the cancer in your locker room for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I am going to give you an update on what it is. They did say that it is a conditional third round pick, 2025 third round pick that can be or convey into a second round pick based on performance. So, what does that mean? It means that Davante Adams will have to play up to par, but play a certain amount of games as well. So, it's really a win for the Raiders. You get the cancer out your locker room, but at the same time, Aaron Rodgers gets his guy. He probably went to Woody Johnson or Joe Douglas, the GM, and said, "Hey, go get me my guy, and I'll be happy." Right? He should be happy with the team that he has. But Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. He thinks that he's Tom Brady, but it's fine. It's fine. Aaron Rodgers is an all-time great quarterback. He's definitely in the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time, in my opinion. He is still that bad man at times. And I'm pretty sure he will become that bad man now that he has Davante Adams back. Will this change anything about their fortunes? Will this make them a Super Bowl team? Absolutely not. But you have to think about this from a Raiders perspective as well. You got rid of Davante Adams. Are you going to get rid of Max Crosby now? That is my biggest question. I don't think they're going to do that. You would not want to get rid of your face of your franchise, your identity of not only your organization but your fan base. Everybody has on a Max Crosby jersey in that crowd. You know, you have a quarterback issue. You have to go get a quarterback, right? If you're the Raiders, you've been having a quarterback issue ever since Derek Carr left. Jimmy G didn't work out. Aiden O'Connell, I mean, are you going to stick with him as the quarterback of the future? I'm not sure. Probably not. I mean, we've seen the owner for the Raiders talking to Shedeur Sanders. I'm not sure if he, meant anything by that, but I'm pretty sure the Raiders are looking at him as well. Now, you have to think about this from a perspective of rebuild or retool from the Raiders. But we're going to get back to that in a minute. I want to talk about this for the Jets. I'm excited for the Jets. I'm excited for this move. You talk about the Mecca. You talk about New York. You talk about the bright lights. This is where the bright lights is. Davante Adams is going to love it there. May not like the taxes, but he's going to love it there. You have him there with Garrett Wilson, Al Lazard, Brees Hall. I mean, it's a bunch of dudes on that roster, offense and defensively, that makes you think that this team can be something good in the future and now. Everybody, pretty much all their stars are under the age of 25 or 26. So you have to think about this from a future perspective as well. Go get you a quarterback next year, Jets. Please go do that. Yes, you have Jordan Travis. Is he your quarterback of the future? But he injured himself in college, broke his leg, that infamous injury in college. We all know about that last year. Is it healing? Is it better? Is this a Michael Penix, Kirk Cousins situation where he's learning from Aaron Rodgers? We have a bunch of questions, right? But the Jets are going to eat the rest of his salary. So it's a lot of money that they're taking on, but knowing that Davante Adams is going to come in and make an impact right away, they don't mind doing that. So, what does it say about the NFL? It's unpredictable. Sometimes it is predictable, but unpredictable at the same time. We have a lot of things to work through. The NFL trade deadline is a few weeks away. It is November 5th. Yes, it used to be on Halloween, but it's November 5th now. So, we have not really a long time, but a long time in NFL terms until the trade deadline. We did see a trade too with the Seahawks. They did get better on defense, got another nose tackle. So that's another not really huge trade, but it's definitely going to play a huge part for the Seahawks and where they want to go, especially in the playoffs. Geno Smith is there. DK Metcalf is there. They want to expand. They want to get back the Legion of Boom. I don't think they're going to get that back, but they're going to get some semblance of that back. Adding more nose tackles. You have Tariq Woolen there. You have Devon Witherspoon there. So you have your cornerbacks and your safeties. Great, right? So besides that, the NFL trade deadline, November 5th. Are we going to see any more moves before then or on that day? I'm sure we're going to see at least probably two. I'm just going to say two at the max. Don't quote me on that, but I'll say two at the max. Two at the max. So Davante Adams is officially a Jet after 2 years, essentially. We all knew it was going to happen at some point. We just, top of the morning. Top of the morning. So Raiders and Jets, they got it done. The Jets just played a game, a few hours ago. So it's crazy. But once again, this is a great trade for the Raiders and the Jets. The Raiders get the cancer out the locker room. They get a couple of picks back for a guy that didn't want to be there anymore. This could be the start of a rebuild for them, a retool. And the Jets, they get better. They get some more star power in hopes of contending for a Super Bowl. But their team is not Super Bowl contenders and really not Super Bowl ready yet. They have to get more pieces, more picks, whatever they have to do. So that's all for me. If there's any more news coming out, I'm going to get back at you. So Davante Adams, Jets, is it going to work out? Super Bowl? Playoffs? We're not sure. We're not sure.